Welcome in to Wildcat Sports Talk. Let's join Adam Webb and Tim Brandstetter now.
Welcome in to Wildcat Sports Talk as we are broadcasting live from the ICEHOUSE in Corbin, Kentucky. If you're tuning in on 106.3 The Big One on a Saturday morning, we appreciate it big time. And you know, as usual, we can do a sound check 5,000 times over.
Yeah.
But no matter what, there's always going to be something that goes wrong right at airtime.
When you hit that live button, everything changes.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But anyway, I'm excited, man. I always say this, but I'm super excited anytime we're here at the ICEHOUSE. This place is amazing. Food's amazing. Service is amazing. It's just a great place to hang out. What do you think, Q?
Listen, number one, I am ecstatic to be back here at the ICEHOUSE. And let me tell you guys, those fried Oreos, you all see a little bit. Those fried Oreos were amazing. I'm talking chicken festival, county fair fried Oreos, top notch.
Oh, unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
I had to break my diet for some of those.
Yes, so did I. Too.
You're going to take some of those to go, ain't you, Adam?
You know what? I don't know. Maybe. I think we'll see.
No bad look. I'm going to have some more when the show's over.
You know, Adam, I got to thinking about it, man. This media game, this sports media game, it's a lot like an actual game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're either in the game or you're kind of stuck in the locker room.
Yeah.
I mean, you just kind of choose.
And hey, I'll tell you what, man. It's the real deal.
Sometimes you got to come out of the locker room and you got to stay out of the locker room. And guess what? I'm out.
That's right. He wants to stay in the game.
He wants to stay in the game. Yeah.
Here we go.
That's good. So again, thank you guys so much for tuning in to Big Blue Nation's Best Kept Secret. We are Wildcat Sports Talk. The weird thing about it is that song played for like 20 minutes. By the way, I could have easily turned it off.
Yeah, I know. I'm usually like talking over it, like he's going to turn it off any second. Any second he's going to turn it off.
So again,
hey, big news! This is a huge show. We've not got to talk about the big news yet.
Listen, this is a big show because here's the thing. First of all, players can now make money as of midnight.
Yeah.
Of last night. So finally, it's been years coming, and let's just say that we're working with some guys.
We definitely are.
And we're going to help them get paid, and we're going to try to connect you to the Big Blue. So, folks, I'm telling you, hang on for the ride because we know what we're doing. We've been doing this. We've been doing this for a while.
It's right, man. And I tell you, when you've been doing this for a while, you've made some connections. It starts to benefit. It starts to pay off. You know what I mean? Like we know people. We know how to treat people, man. So we've got a good relationship built with the right people, and we're just excited. A lot of big things happening, man. We are on a new radio station.
That's right.
We are. You want to tell this?
We are on a new radio station. The Light of London 98.5 picked us up. That will start on July the 17th at 11 a.m. So, folks, if you are an early riser on Saturday morning, if you're in London, now you have an option to listen to Wildcat Sports Talk on your airwaves. And listen, we're so grateful for the opportunity to be able to do that. And of course, you know, we broadcast live as well on WBSB DB out of Lexington, Kentucky, and of course on 106.3 The Big One in Pineville, Kentucky. So I'm just telling you, folks, we're all over the place, and we love it. We love every minute of it.
I mean, it's part of growing, man, and we are definitely growing. And we could never say enough about 106.3 The Big One. I mean, Brian O'Brien and all the listeners over there, a great fan base, a lot of sports fans in that area, and we couldn't be more proud to be on 106.3. It's always going to be special to us. But, you know, when you start growing and you start getting on some other radio stations, it feels really good. You're able to reach more people, and we're just super excited about that, man. We're excited about Davion Mintz coming back.
Oh, my God.
Davion Mintz, absolutely. I mean, he's going to be the real deal.
Yes.
I think I told you guys 3 months ago that he was coming back.
Yeah.
So I just want to throw that out there to everybody. I've known it for a while.
We've known it. It's just, but until it's official, you don't really know it.
But we knew it. So
what do you think? What do you think?
Listen,
about it coming back?
I'm telling you, we joked around, before saying we're winning it all this coming season. But guys,
You was joking. I wasn't joking.
Well, Here's the thing, though. You add Davion Mintz, that's just another shooter out there. With Dante Allen and Severe Wheeler and Ty Washington, I'm telling you, we are going to be dangerous.
Here's the interesting thing, and this is kind of a part of the fan base that I don't understand. You've got folks that are really about veteran leadership, but then you've got this group of people that love the new guys. And I'm just here to tell you, folks, the fact that Davion Mintz is returning, by the way, he's our best scorer. He was our best scorer last year, okay? He's returning. You are returning a fifth-year senior.
And you're returning Keon Brooks.
You're returning Keon Brooks. You're returning Jacob Toppin. You're returning Lance Ware. I mean, you're returning Dante Allen.
What else could we ask for, man?
You're returning a lot of guys. And you've got the kid, you've got C.J. Frederick.
Pure shooter.
Kellen Grady.
Unbelievable scorer.
Yeah. I mean, look, this is going to be one of those teams that and we all hate the word, but Cal's going to have to do something, and platooning might be the only way you do this.
Well, how are you going to get them all playing time? I mean, that might be the easiest answer. Which, here's the thing, though. I'm going to say this, guys. I'm not a fan of the platooning, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But it needs to be done a little differently. I mean, we all love Cal, but it's got to be done a little differently. Because if a five is just really playing lights out, you want to just go ahead and play them a little bit. Yeah. I mean, you guys on the bench, hey, sorry, when you get in, you need to do like that. You'll stay in type of thing. Because whenever you're in a really heated match and the five on there is really starting to click, and then, hey, it's time to take them out and play another five, it really changes the whole outlook of the game.
And my thing isn't Davion Mintz, you said he's our leading scorer from last year, right? You add Davion Mintz to the team we got now. This is probably the most experienced team by far.
Oh, definitely.
By far
yes.
that Coach Cal's ever had.
This is definitely the most experienced team Coach Cal's had. Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, think about this, guys. All right, let's help me out here because I can name three. But we're going to do a three-point shooting lineup. All right, you got to have bigs, though, right? So we start off at the point with let Davion Mintz be point. He's a shooter. You got C.J. Frederick on one wing. You got Dante Allen on the other wing.
For sure.
You probably got Keon Brooks in. We both know he can shoot the three, too. So that's four, right? Who's your fifth guy? Are you going to go with somebody that can shoot, maybe a Jacob Toppin, or are you just going to go with a big?
I think we're going to be surprised with the way Ty Washington can shoot the ball.
I think he plays small ball.
Yeah.
I believe that wholeheartedly.
So who's your big in small ball? Keon Brooks?
Probably. Of course, you got Sheboy.
Yeah, he's a beast.
I mean,
He's a beast. I mean, maybe you can play four guards and play him, or three guards, Keon Brooks and him, because he's a beast. So he's going to take care of the strength down low. Man, there's too many weapons. Too many weapons.
For sure.
I mean, I am super excited. We don't even talk about Collins. We never talk about him. And heard great things about Collins.
I've people said he's the next Anthony Davis, which is amazing. Man.
I mean, I don't know. It's going to be an exciting lineup. I mean, to see that many guards, many experienced guards, I mean, it's just going to be crazy, man. It's going to be crazy.
Yep.
And we forget to talk about Kellen Grady, but I love Kellen Grady, man.
By the way, did you know he signed a shoe deal today?
Dante Allen?
No, Kellen Grady.
Kellen Grady
He did. He was the first player in NCAA to sign a shoe deal. I can't remember exactly who he signed with, but I remember seeing it somewhere.
Well, I know Dante Allen signed. So he didn't sign a shoe deal. He signed a clothing deal.
Which is also a big deal. The game's evolving in more ways than one. Off the court and on the court, both.
The game's changed a lot now. It's definitely changed a lot. But I think it's awesome, man. It's a whole new world out there for college athletes, Adam.
859-428-8419 is the number to call if you'd like to get in on the show. Again, another thing, of course, as we mentioned earlier, players can make money now.
Yeah.
And a topic that I've kind of wanted to bring up and talk about is what are some of the players that would, and if this rule was enacted, say, if it's always been a rule, like if it was okay just all the time, what players would have benefited the most from this?
Man, that's a great question. That is a great question.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, there's a lot of players, and when you're talking Kentucky, man, I mean, just look. Here's what you do when you hear that question: what players would have benefited the most from being able to, get money when they were in college? You got to look at how many players Kentucky's got in the NBA. And that's where you start at.
Yeah.
If they're good enough to be in the NBA, they're good enough to get endorsements in college.
And I think just because he's from Kentucky and the way he played in the SEC tournament that year, I think Dominique Hawkins would have would have got a lot of endorsements because he's from Kentucky and he played amazing in that SEC tournament. Tyler Hughes would be another one that I think would get a lot, and probably Tyler Hero.
Tyler Hero would have got a lot.
Yeah.
We got some drinks coming in. You can walk them around. Yeah, we got some drinks coming in by our wonderful waitress here.
Yes, she is amazing, by the way.
Hello, everybody.
Thank you so much. That's what kind of service you get here, Adam.
That's what you get.
That's
Great
the kind
service.
Of, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That's the kind of service you get here at the Ice House. You can't beat it, man.
Can't get it. It doesn't get better.
You can't beat it. Look at that.
Ted says Richie Farmer would have been one that would got a lot of endorsements.
I would say.
Richie Farmer, yes.
I
What
agree.
about Kyle Macy?
Kyle Macy.
You
Kyle,
know,
what a great name.
probably, but I don't know. Back in that day, I don't know how endorsements were back in that day. It's been a little while. I
Okay,
know
what about
it's-
Rex Chapman?
Rex
Oh.
Chapman, yeah, I definitely think he would have got a
What
lot
about-
of
what about-
endorsements. He's one of those.
What about Wayne Turner?
Wayne Turner would have. The burner
Yeah.
Turner. I mean, bring a guy to the restaurant called the Burner.
What about John Wall?
John Wall's the number one in my book.
He would have. He'd just come out.
Yeah.
If you could give me a player and say you got to pick the one that would have made the most money in college, I'd say John Wall.
Yes.
P.J. Washington.
Well,
Anthony Davis is another
Anthony Davis is.
Anthony Davis would have made a killing.
yeah, and the whole DeMarcus Cousins thing, the Mississippi State game, the call me, that would have made himself.
Derek
like-
Anderson would have made a lot of money with that smile, man.
Yeah.
His charisma.
Yeah.
I mean, dude was unbelievable.
Jamal Mashburn.
Wait a
Yes.
minute. Derek Anderson make a lot of money, but Jordan signed him as soon as he got
Yeah.
to college, so that
Yeah.
tells you something.
Yeah.
Benny Snell, we're going to talk football guys now. Benny Snell would have
Benny
made it.
Snell, man.
He would have
definitely.
made Randall Cobb, another one.
Yeah.
Raphael Little.
Raphael Little.
Was that a little bit before your time?
Yeah, a lot before my
A lot
time.
before your time.
Andre Woodson would have made a
Yeah.
killing.
Yes, he would have. Stevie Johnson.
Stevie Johnson.
Jared Lorenzen would have made a.
Oh, my
Fortune.
God, he would have made a
Man.
killing. The hefty lefty would have made a
Yeah.
fortune.
Jared Lorenzen.
J-Lo would have made a lot of cash, man.
God.
Jared Lorenzen would have really cashed in, man.
Yes.
Tim Couch.
Chuck
Tim
Hayes.
Couch would have counted.
Tim Couch.
Chuck Hayes, a.k.a. Adam
No,
Webb
he
over
would've
there.
made- he
Yeah.
would've made no money.
Listen, don't talk about Chuck Hayes.
He was in.
You know
Is
what?
that a sensitive
Listen,
spot for you, Adam?
Listen, Chuck. All right. I know that these haters over here.
We know you're watching.
Want to talk like that, but here's the thing: they don't realize that, like, all-purpose players, he might be one of the best to ever play at Kentucky. I said it.
All purpose.
All
Yeah.
purpose.
We talking football?
No, he just did everything that was on a stat sheet that wasn't on a stat sheet. Does that make sense?
No.
He did things that were on the stat sheet. It's called rebounds, man. That guy was a hawk.
Yeah, he was
He was.
that.
But he was a good defender too.
He was a great defender, and he was just a guy that could fill up a lane.
Yeah, he was a workhorse, man. Blue collar player. He's a true blue collar player.
Lynn Bowden would have made a killing.
Lynn Bowden. Did somebody say that?
Yeah, Lynn Bowden.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lynn Bowden. That's a good one.
Terry
man.
Wilson would have made a lot of money.
He would have.
I mean, that's just all there is to
Well,
it.
I mean, let's be honest. If you're the starting quarterback, you got money. I mean, you got money. But Lynn Bowden, though, man, that guy was electrifying, man.
What are some kickers that would have made a lot of money?
Austin McGinnis.
Austin
Oh, I
McGinnis.
said it.
And
Well,
that's
homie.
not the big one. Who's the big one? It's slipping my mind now.
Come on.
Come on, Tim.
Big kicker we just had.
What do you just had? You
Yeah,
mean Max Duffy?
No, Max
Yeah.
Duffy's still there.
The punter? No, he's not.
No, he's not.
No, Ruffalo's still there.
Yes.
Max Duffy. That's
Max
exactly
Duffy.
who I was thinking
Yeah.
about. Yes.
Actually, it's funny. I tweeted him last night.
Did you?
Yeah, because he reached out, or he put out. He said, "Well, he said as a former player, I can't cash in on the NIL." And he said, "But you can still Venmo me."
There you go.
By the way, did you see where Davion, Jacob Toppin, and somebody else is on Cameo now? You know, they can give you personalized messages
Who
and
is?
stuff. Mintz, Toppin, and I want to say Lance Ware.
Wow.
Yeah, they're on
Waste no
Cameo.
time.
No, I mean there's not going to.
No.
And the thing is we.
I had
know-
that idea as soon as the news broke. It was
Yeah,
like, we
but
gotta
the
do
thing
Cameo.
about it is the businesses that have already been out there were smart to do this. They know, like they knew that something with this was going to change, and well, here we are. It is pouring the rain across southeast Kentucky,
And I'm going to say
I mean,
this.
now, folks, if you're listening to this on a Saturday, that's one thing, right? But if you're not, then yeah, it's raining.
Well, and you guys kind of got lucky because me and Kyle were ready to play today. Me and Kyle was ready to go 3-0.
Oh, you weren't ready for this.
We got lucky.
You
Does he
were-
not
you were
realize?
ready.
Does he not realize I don't wear my shorts and my jersey and my Jordans for nothing?
You know what I'm ready for football season. I'm ready to wear some Chance Poor gear.
Yes.
Kicking it with Chance, man.
Yes.
Kicking it with Chance. I love that.
awesome.
You and your
Me too.
catchphrases, man. I like that.
Yeah.
No bad luck. We're going to be there the first game, but let me tell you,
Yeah.
we're going to win that first game. You know why? Because we'll be there.
Yeah, no bad luck.
We're going to be there. That's for sure.
Hey, Quincy said it first.
Yeah, and you said it second.
You're on with Wildcat Sports Talk. Who's this?
It's Hunter Yates on, fellas.
Hey, how you?
Hunter Yates,
up,
what are you
man?
doing, man?
How you doing, man?
What's going on, guys? Hey, good to see Q back on the show tonight.
Thanks, man. Nice to hear from you, man.
Yes, sir. Y'all doing all right, fellas?
Hey, we're doing good. We're excited about this Davion Mintz news. What do you think about it?
Man, I saw that today, and I about jumped out of my skin. I was so excited. I love it.
Man, how many?
We are going to be loaded, fellas.
That's what I'm saying. How do you decide the lineup?
Also, how
Hunter?
can we forget Benny Snell?
I said Benny
He said
Snell.
Benny
Oh, okay,
Snell.
okay.
Yeah,
I
you
was
were in a
gonna say,
zone at that time.
it's
You were
over
zoned
here.
out. But Hunter, let's talk about the basketball lineup, man. Where do you even start at?
I mean, number one, you have to have men in the starting lineup, in my opinion. I don't know, man. What's y'all's ideal starting five?
I think you're along the right thinking. You got to start the guys that were productive last season. You don't have to start everybody that came back, but you got to start the guys that were productive last season, which Davion Mintz has to have his position locked up.
Okay, here's my opinion. You got to start Mintz. You got to start Brooks.
Yep.
And in my opinion, you start Jacob Toppin.
I think so too. I think he earned that. I think he earned that.
Because you got just my opinion is any good basketball team, you got to have some experience mixed in with some youth.
And I tell you what, I'm doing at point guard, Hunter. I'm going to go with Severe Wheeler because he's already proved himself in the SEC. I mean,
I'm with you. Yeah, he's got
we're going to call it.
experience
We're going to
playing for
call it
Georgia.
right here. We're going to see if we can agree on this. You got Wheeler, you got Mintz, you got Toppin and Brooks.
What about Oscar? Where did you put? I mean, obviously he's a starting center.
I guess you're going with Oscar Sheboy.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the strongest guy you got on the team, I think, and he's got experience.
I think you have to start Oscar. My personal opinion, just because like you just said, he looks like he's the strongest guy on the team. So you have to have some kind of presence down low.
Yeah.
So.
Man, that's a pretty good lineup right there.
My opinion. So
That's a pretty good lineup.
as far as let's see what we say. We said Wheeler, Mintz, Brooks, Toppin, and Oscar. That's a great lineup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a heck of a starting five.
Let me ask you a quick question, Hunter. When are you going to come down to the Ice House so we can beat you at cornhole?
Man, whenever I get done playing all this softball I've been playing, I will come down there and I will put the smoke on Tim, Q, whoever wants it. It don't matter.
You leave
man.
Q out of this. Q didn't challenge you to anything.
It's easy to talk when
Leave
you're not
Q out
here.
of
I tell you what.
I mean,
But if I come down there, Q has to give me that St. Louis Cardinals jersey he's got for me.
oh, that is true.
Well, go Reds. By the way, we're in third place. You're way down there in fourth place. Huh?
Hey, y'all stay tuned
that
because
there.
when we come back from this commercial break, before we go on to anything else, Hunter, I got to talk about who's coming in off the bench now. Now that we got the starters, I want to see who's coming in the next five.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good.
All right, man. Take it easy, brother.
All right, y'all have a good day. See y'all.
See you, buddy.
859-428-8419 is the number to call if you want to get in on the action. You can call us. We'll gladly hear from you and take your calls.
That's right.
That's right. We're ready.
Ready to rock and roll.
Yes, that's right.
Awesome. And also, too, we're going to talk a little bit more about this and what it means for the future of Kentucky sports in terms of players making money now. And we're going to talk a little bit of playoffs. You know all about that, right? The playoffs.
Yeah.
I mean,
What about the Suns, man?
what about everybody getting hurt? We're going to talk about that, too.
Yeah, for sure.
This season's been so weird. I feel like that has something to do with it.
Yeah.
We've learned now, don't count Booker out.
Yeah.
Oh, never, ever count Booker out. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to Big Blue Nation's Best Kept Secret. We are Wildcat Sports Talk. Dentures Plus of London provides routine dental treatments to patients and specializes in creating custom dentures. You can get dentures starting at $300 per denture. While Dentures Plus of London specializes in dentures, they are a full-service dental office. You can call them up at 606-878-0708. Dr. Paula Gill and her staff is committed to making sure you have a specialized treatment plan that will work for your needs. They strive to provide dental care in a fun, relaxed, and sedation-free environment. They accept most forms of dental insurance and Medicare and offer financing through their partnership with Care Credit. So let Dentures Plus of London take care of you and your needs today. Give them a call at 606-878-0708. Dentures Plus of London, located in the London Shopping Center in London, Kentucky. 878-0708.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Q, and I want to tell you about Little Taste of Jamaica, one of London, Kentucky's newest establishments with authentic Jamaican cuisine that will make your mouth water. I have the jerk chicken, and let me tell you, it is fantastic. Join them in paradise at 1602 North Main Street in London. You can contact them at 606-305-1486. That is a Little Taste of Jamaica.
A blast from the past, a shot for the future. It is Ice House, located in Corbin, Kentucky. On July 31st, Southern Rock legend Artemis Pyle. Yeah, bringing Leonard Skinner for your entertainment. Kentucky Headhunters, August 13th. Aaron Tippett, August 27th. It is going on at the Ice House in Corbin, Kentucky. Come out Thursday night as Wildcat Sports Talk will be broadcasting live. Don't forget, they got the best burger in town. It's Ice House, located in Corbin. Hey, what's up, ladies? I want to get in your ear for just a second. There is a new and exciting way for you to get paparazzi jewelry. And he goes by Mr. Bling. Here on Wildcat Sports Talk, we know him as Tim Brandstetter. But, Tim, tell us all about Mr. Bling, will you?
Man, I'll tell you what. I know whenever you hear of a guy selling paparazzi, you're thinking, what is going on? But I'll tell you, it's not like any paparazzi show you've ever seen, man. I have a great time.
Man, I think it's awesome, and you will love it, too. Go check it out. It's on Facebook. Look up Mr. Bling. Wildcat Sports Talk is on WRIL 106.3 Pineville, Kentucky, WJTE 98.5 London, Kentucky, WBSB-DB Lexington, Kentucky. Wildcat Sports Talk, welcome home.
Easy inbound to Andrew Harrison, 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Andrew hands to his brother. Aaron, top of the circle, steps back. Long three for the win. Got it! Timeout, Michigan! With 2 points.
Thought that one was going to slip out in Kentucky's favor.
2-point lead for Wisconsin, 73-71. Andrew Harrison comes across the line, drives down the right side, along the baseline, wraparound feed to Dakari Johnson, out to Andrew, off to Aaron, 8 seconds, 3 for the lead. Got it! He did it again!
The deuce is loose.
75. Murray comes out front, takes the handoff from Ulis. Ulis wants the ball back, but Gilder denies it. Murray still dribbling out front. Off of the right side it goes to Ulis. 10 to shoot. Ulis to the right elbow, turns, fires to Willis for a three. Got it!
There it is, the Ulis Willis and Company ball screen three-pointer.
Murray trying to get it to Ulis. He can't. Murray drives it down the left sideline, makes a U-turn, comes back out front with 10 seconds. Now 8 seconds. Murray down the left sideline again. 6 to shoot. Deep three, left side. Got it!
My goodness.
Wondering how you can show your love? Head over now to Facebook and drop a like.
It's Big Blue Nation's best kept secret. Wildcat Sports Talk.
Welcome back to Wildcat Sports Talk. You know, yeah, it was. I thought that adding that in on our commercials is a good little nugget in there.
Oh, man. It's always fun to see those highlights and those memories.
That's
right.
right.
I feel like I'm really loud.
Yeah, it's odd. I don't know why that is, but in any case, I'm going to go ahead and go over to the phone line now. You still on here with us?
I'm here.
How you doing?
How you doing, boy?
Big John
Man,
Hammond.
it's been a long time since I've heard from you, and I'll tell you what, man, you've been out mowing lawns like crazy, haven't you?
I have. Except today, we we took a little break today.
I would
but,
assume, yeah, it'd be hard to mow today.
But I'm getting back in the groove of getting our podcast put back up and getting some things situated for football season. But I'm not really interested in football season right now. I'm excited what Cal Perry's doing, man.
Man, I'll tell you what.
It's absolutely unbelievable.
Dude, he's took offense to what happened last season. He's like, okay, all right, hold on just a minute.
Yeah, and you know what, John? You mentioned your podcast, man. I love that you're you got that going on. I saw earlier you talking about you got a couple of former SEC players coming on your show.
Yeah, well, there was a couple of guys that I've been talking to. Jacquez Green that played at Florida, played wide receiver. I was going to try to get him on, and maybe Danny Werfel. I've been wanting to get Danny Werfel on for a while, and kind of egg him about the last-minute throw that he beat us on. And I was actually at that game. I was sick. As a 6-7-year-old kid, you never think that, you'd lose on a last-second pass, but of all teams, it had to be Florida, and then they went on, a 31, 32-year streak and just dominated us for the rest of the time. So, as a kid, that kind of does a number on you.
Oh, yeah, I know exactly what you mean, man.
I mean, especially if it's Tennessee or Florida. Now, if it was Vandy or somebody, it wouldn't be a big deal, but if it's somebody you really, really dislike, like Florida, Tennessee, Georgia, it kind of stays with you for a long time.
Well,
but there's something I really want to ask here.
All right.
I've been reading some little nuggets on Twitter, and there is a possibility. Now, Adam's probably read this already. I got it from Aaron Torres' little nugget that we could end up getting Kofi Cockburn from Illinois.
Well, the problem is there's only one scholarship left. So you're either going to get Jalen Duren or him.
That's what I'm saying.
For me,
you're either going to get one or the other.
Yeah, for me, I'd take either one.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, here's the thing, and I'll let you all talk, but the thing about with Cockburn, if he comes, you've already taken Chin, you've already taken Orlando, and then you come in and you've taken Kofi. Say you get Kofi and you've taken Kofi. Cal Perry will be a wanted man in Illinois. They won't even let him in the state.
Yeah, that'd be pretty bad.
I mean, because they're already mad because they feel like that's where Kofi. Because a lot of people think that if he don't go pro, that's pretty much where he's going to go.
Yep.
So at the end of the day, how would you like to be a fan of the rival team, Kentucky, and see a backcourt of Oscar, Kofi Cockburn, Ty Washington? You got Mintz coming back. You got Dante Allen. I mean, come on. That team's national championship good. I don't care what anybody says.
That's true.
I mean, that's Final Four team right there. But,
man, I think we've got a Final Four team. I think we got a Final Four team right now, man. I'm trying not to get too overly excited, but, man, this team's loaded.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for football, too. So I'd like y'all to break down the Will Levis stuff pretty soon because everybody's kind of jumping on that train. But I'm still on the Gatewood train, I think.
Right.
I think Gatewood could be playing some.
Yeah, we'll have to talk about that a little bit today. That's a good topic.
Tim, y'all be good and keep up the good work and go Mr. Bling.
See you, John.
Thanks, Big John. See you later, buddy. Go Cats.
So, awesome.
Awesome stuff.
It's good to hear from John.
It is good.
It's always good to hear from John, man. He always brings it.
He does. He brings the energy.
Yeah, for sure. So, guys, we have a little bit of a thing that we're going to be doing starting on Monday, right?
Uh-oh. Here comes the big stuff right here, guys.
I mean,
what we got here?
What do we got?
I mean, we might have a little something.
It's a little something.
Sports Talk is proud to present Right on Cue with Quincy Kreitzer.
Man, it feels like a long time since I've been able to say, welcome in to Right on Cue. I'm Q, obviously. And listen, I gotta guess, Kyle, How are you doing, brother?
Dude, I'm doing amazing.
Dude, let's talk a little something. On Mondays, starting this Monday, we're not sure of a time yet. Me and Kyle will be bringing you right on cue. Or you can say his name is Nick, and we can do right on cue with a nick of a time. Thank you, Tim, for that idea. But there's one thing I can promise you. You guys know that I stepped away from the show a couple weeks ago to go start my own thing. Unfortunately, that didn't plan out the way that we thought it would. But I'm back here, and I can promise you guys right now that I am 110% committed to this show right here, right now. Kyle, listen, big things are happening, brother. And I'm telling you right now, Mondays are my new favorite day of the week because I cannot wait.
Off work.
Listen, while we're on the discussion here, thank you guys for showing the love in the comments. It's good to be back. The NBA playoffs this year have been absolutely surprising. You know, and people talk about Devin Booker and the way he's played. I agree, he's played good. What about Chris Paul? 40 points last night. 40 points.
I just want to go ahead and say what Patrick Beverly did.
Man,
that was awful.
Yeah, well, Patrick Beverly, those of you who know me personally know how I feel about Patrick Beverly, and those are some words that I probably shouldn't say on the air.
A sore loser.
That's a nice way to put it. But yeah, Kyle's going to be my co-host for Right on Cue. If you don't see Kyle on the show, it means I fired him. That's what it means. But,
or I quit.
or that too.
Which will never happen.
Which will never happen. That's what I like to hear. But we got some good things lined up. We're gonna bring you some great energy on Monday nights. Like I said, we don't know a specific time, but it will be this Monday, and we'll know when and all that good stuff. And I want to say, like I said, it's good to be back, especially here in the beautiful ICEHOUSE here in Corbin, Kentucky. And you guys, the fans, are the reason that we do what we do. You guys show us so much love week in and week out. And there's no place that I would rather be here at Wildcat Sports Talk. And Kyle, it's good to have you on board finally. You've worked hard to get to where you're at. I'm proud of you, man. To tell everybody a little bit about what we're going to be doing.
Oh, it's going to be incredible.
Tell everybody your vision of the show. Everybody knows my vision. I want to be on SportsCenter. What's your vision?
I want to be on SportsCenter Top 10.
That's right. We're going to be talking things on sports, what happens inside the locker room, outside the locker room, and much more. And no bad luck, I'll see you guys Monday. This has been Right on Cue. Adam and Tim, we're going to throw it right back to you.
Like what we do? Share this on your socials and tell everyone.
Welcome back to Wildcat Sports Talk.
Yeah, so that's going to be a cool segment, man. You know, on Mondays they're going to have their own thing, and I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Just another way to give Wildcat Sports Talk audience another day that they can listen to the show, man.
I mean, that's exactly right. So, Tim, what are we going to talk about now? Because I mean, you're looking at me for more topics. So
if we get the music down a little bit, I'll tell you.
I just figured we'd play Sultans of Swing the whole show.
No, I mean, I think the first thing I want to talk about is we got our starting five for the basketball team. Now, who we bringing off the bench? Like, who's the next five? If you start saying, question. You know, the backup for each player, and then maybe we'll hit on the quarterback situation if you want to, because Big John asked us to. But all right, so we got our starting lineup, right?
Right.
We've got Wheeler at point guard. We've got Davion Mintz. We've got who else? We got Keon Brooks. We got Jacob Toppin and Sheboy. Right.
Right.
All right. Now, who's the next five coming in off each position? Definitely Ty Washington's the backup point guard. Right.
Yep.
All right, C.J. Frederick is going to be the shooting.
Yep, and then you got Lance Ware.
Well, the other guard is going to be Grady.
Kellen Grady. Yeah.
Okay, Grady, and then you got Lance Ware.
And then you got Dante Allen. Or did you have him in the starting five?
We didn't have Dante Allen in the starting five, did we?
So that leaves it interesting. Where's Dante Allen going to be?
We didn't have Allen in the starting five, which he won't. I don't think he will. But
no.
You think he's definitely in the second, maybe?
Unless they run C.J. Frederick at small forward and they run Dante at shooting guard, where's Keon?
Well, if you play three guards, though, you got Washington, you got Frederick, and you got Dante Allen.
I mean, we're going to be good, but where's everybody going to fit?
And then you go, well, after those three, you go who? To Ware and
you go to Ware, and you got
Collins.
That's
That's probably the five, I guess.
Yeah.
But then, well, we left out.
We just got so much talent, man. It's
Left out Grady, didn't we?
No, we said that he would be coming off at the 2.
Oh, yeah, 3.
Or the
three guard
three,
lineup.
three, yeah.
3 guard lineup.
Yeah, I mean, it's so crazy what this team has the capability of doing. Now, we're talking a lot of basketball, but, folks, I'm telling you, football's first.
Yep, and I am excited.
This football team's going to be legit.
Yeah.
They're going to be the real deal,
I mean,
man.
Will Levis.
Will Levis. Talk about the video we saw of Will Levis.
From his knees.
50-yard line, on his knees, and hits the goalpost.
I'm excited.
That's an arm.
I mean, that's a flick of the wrist.
Yes, it is.
And, John said he was still a Gatewood guy. I'm a big Gatewood guy too, but, man, you're bringing a guy in who already played for the offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
He's got arm strength like that. He's dual threat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's definitely going to be the guy that's going to carry us this season.
I mean,
you've already got a good relationship with the offensive coordinator.
And from what I'm seeing, Levis is probably beating Gatewood in practice, like impressing the coaches more in practice.
Yeah.
Obviously, his arm strength, and he maybe he's throwing the ball more accurately to the receivers than Gatewood. Either way, ever is the starter is not going to change the fact that we are going to be special this year.
Have we found out what number Levis is going to be wearing?
Yeah. I can't. No,
I can't remember what number.
I don't either.
But let's just say let's go with this for a second. I want to ask the folks out there, if we could bring some of those guys here for a signing. I just want to gauge our audience and see who's going to be really interested.
Yeah.
I want to know who would come out. And we're going to make it a bundled deal. We're talking, there's going to be 4 guys. And guys, I mean, can I say the names? I wonder if I'm allowed to.
Now, you've been in communications, so I think you can. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it's a whole new world.
Everybody pay attention because this is some big stuff. I'm excited.
I will just say this. How about this? We're going to have some kickers. We're going to have a running back.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have a tight end.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
I'm excited. Really excited.
Big. It's huge, man.
Yeah,
I'm excited about it.
So, if we can help make that happen, what would be your response to that? I mean, we need to know. I mean, like, if you guys are going to show up in droves, that's going to be great.
Yeah, if we bring 4 players out, 4 current UK players out, who's going to come and see them? Who's going to come out and see those guys? Get a picture taken with them. Get an autograph.
Because we're going to need you to come out.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
So, and plus it helps the players. It's good for the program. What is this going to do for Kentucky football? We know basketball's good. We know basketball's always going to be at the forefront, right?
For sure. Yep.
Yeah.
But what's this going to do for Kentucky football in a sense of maybe there's a guy that is local, right? And he's being recruited by Alabama and Kentucky. If he stays at Kentucky, he may end up making more money.
Exactly. I mean, and here's the thing, man. We were all waiting on the Davion Mintz announcement. We were all waiting on it, right? And then it comes out that the name and likeness, and they can make money now, and then boom.
Yep.
So, I mean,
I think that helped a lot.
It's going to help a lot. I think it'll help keep players from going to the NBA.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to stop them all.
No.
If you're top 10 pick, you're going anyway. But if you're like, I don't.
And I'm even excited because, I'm a huge NBA fan, but I love and have a passion for college sports. And it's gonna feel good to be like, okay, you can go out and buy your favorite player's jersey now. Like, I can go get a Davion Mintz jersey or a shirt if I wanted. That means a lot to me because, I mean, I remember as a little kid, like, I didn't care about the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
It was Kentucky, and it's gonna feel great to go out and be able to get stuff like that now.
It is. It's gonna be awesome, man. It's gonna be good stuff, and to know that the player is actually going to benefit from it.
Yes.
Big stuff. Big news.
Yeah.
Big news.
So it's a whole new world we're living in, man.
It is.
It's a whole new world.
Whole new world.
He did it. I was really hoping that wasn't going to happen.
I shut the locker on that one, didn't I?
I mean, like, I was really hoping you weren't going to go there too.
Well, I had to. We're going to Disneyland.
He just won't stop.
No, he just don't know when to stop.
He don't know when to quit.
Won't stop.
Man.
But when we return, we're going to talk a little more. We're going to check in with Moni Moan. Razor Ramon.
Right.
From
number
Alaska.
Number 22 in
We'll
the
be
house.
back right after this. You're listening to Wildcat Sports Talk. Dentures Plus of London provides routine dental treatments to patients and specializes in creating custom dentures. You can get dentures starting at $300 per denture. While Dentures Plus of London specializes in dentures, they are a full-service dental office. You can call them up at 606-878-0708. Dr. Paula Gill and her staff is committed to making sure you have a specialized treatment plan that will work for your needs. They strive to provide dental care in a fun, relaxed, and sedation-free environment. They accept most forms of dental insurance and Medicare and offer financing through their partnership with Care Credit. So let Dentures Plus of London take care of you and your needs today. Give them a call at 606-878-0708. Dentures Plus of London, located in the London Shopping Center in London, Kentucky. 878-0708.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Q, and I want to tell you about Little Taste of Jamaica, one of London, Kentucky's newest establishments with authentic Jamaican cuisine that will make your mouth water. I have the jerk chicken, and let me tell you, it is fantastic. Join them in paradise at 1602 North Main Street in London. You can contact them at 606-305-1486. That is a Little Taste of Jamaica.
A blast from the past, a shot for the future. It is Ice House, located in Corbin, Kentucky. On July 31st, Southern Rock legend Artemis Pyle. Yeah, bringing Leonard Skinner for your entertainment. Kentucky Headhunters, August 13th. Aaron Tippett, August 27th. It is going on at the Ice House in Corbin, Kentucky. Come out Thursday night as Wildcat Sports Talk will be broadcasting live. And don't forget, they got the best burger in town. It's Ice House, located in Corbin. Hey, what's up, ladies? I want to get in your ear for just a second. There is a new and exciting way for you to get paparazzi jewelry. And he goes by Mr. Bling. Here on Wildcat Sports Talk, we know him as Tim Brandstetter. But, Tim, tell us all about Mr. Bling, will you?
Man, I'll tell you what. I know whenever you hear of a guy selling paparazzi, you're thinking, what is going on? But I'll tell you, it's not like any paparazzi show you've ever seen, man. I have a great time.
Man, I think it's awesome, and you will love it, too. Go check it out. It's on Facebook. Look up Mr. Bling. Wildcat Sports Talk is on WRIL 106.3 Pineville, Kentucky, WJTE 98.5 London, Kentucky, WBSB-DB Lexington, Kentucky. Wildcat Sports Talk, welcome home.
Easy inbound to Andrew Harrison. 9 seconds. 8 seconds. Andrew hands to his brother. Aaron, top of the circle, steps back. Long three for the win. Got it! Timeout, Michigan, with 2 points.
Thought that one was going to slip out in Kentucky's favor.
2-point lead for Wisconsin, 73-71. Andrew Harrison comes across the line, drives down the right side, along the baseline, wraparound feed to Dakari Johnson, out to Andrew, off to Aaron, 8 seconds, 3 for the lead. Got it! He did it again!
The deuce is loose.
75. Murray comes out front, takes the handoff from Ulis. Ulis wants the ball back, but Gilder denies it. Murray still dribbling out front. Off of the right side it goes to Ulis. 10 to shoot. Ulis to the right elbow, turns, fires to Willis for a 3. Got it!
There it is, the Willis and Company ball screen three-pointer.
Murray trying to get it to Ulis. He can't. Murray drives it down the left sideline, makes a U-turn, comes back out front with 10 seconds. Now 8 seconds. Murray down the left sideline again. 6 to shoot. Deep 3, left side. Got it!
My goodness.
Like what we do? Share this on your socials and tell everyone.
It's Big Blue Nation's best kept secret. Wildcat Sports Talk.
Yeah, welcome back into Wildcat Sports Talk. How can you not like this song? I mean, like, it's just one of those songs. It's
every time I hear it, I just start shaking my head. I can't help it.
It's like, yeah. Let me see if we can get into the groove here. You like that?
Yeah.
Huh.
Come on, Quincy.
This is too old.
Yeah, it's too old. He says it's too old.
Man,
The kid that can't write cursive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. Let's see what Ramon has to say about our bad dancing. What do you think, Ramon?
What's going on, fellas? I see you guys are still enjoying that good weather out there. I see.
Well, you know, it's It's weather.
Right.
It is.
Hey, man,
It
you
is.
can never go wrong with some Michael, man.
Listen,
Never.
it is pouring buckets right now.
It's crazy rain out there, man.
It is absolutely pouring buckets.
Which, by the way,
it is here too.
Ramon, I don't know if you knew this or not, but me and Kyle are actually up 2-0 in our 2v2 basketball series on Tim and Adam. And today should have been game 3. And granted, Adam has his Chuck Hayes jersey on, but that wouldn't have saved him. The only luck that he would have to beat us is if he maybe wore Ramon Harris jersey. I'm just going to say that.
Well, I've got his warm up, so if I have to do that, I will do that.
Dude, I won't play. I'll quit.
So, but no, what? Let me tell you how this went down, Ramon, because you got to hear the full story.
No.
Okay.
All right. So we go and we play the game, and the game is tied.
Mm-hmm.
The game is tied at the end, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the next shot wins game. Okay? They go in. I make an excellent defensive stop. Me and Tim, Tim kind of moves over. He helps me make the stop, and they call the first foul of the ball game.
What did that?
First foul of the ball game.
I wasn't the one who called
Kyle
it.
drives in.
Thank you.
I cut him off. And he goes up and goes under and misses it. And he's like, that's a foul. That's a foul. And I was like,
wow.
I didn't touch you. What are you talking about, a foul? And he's like, Adam got me. Adam's like, really? So, first foul of the game.
That's so that you ended the game on a foul call.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's
they got the ball back and
they scored.
Scored
by the
one.
way.
It was depressing, Ramon. I'm just going to tell you, we were real depressed about it.
Not to mention earlier in the game, whenever I thought that we wasn't calling any calls like we were playing grown-up men basketball,
Here we go, Kyle.
I was actually blocking out and got shoved plumb under the basket by Kyle. He gets the rebound and lays it back in, 2 points. But no, did Tim gripe? No, I didn't pull a LeBron James. I just said, let's keep playing.
Oh my gosh! Man, LeBron gets no breaks.
They're doing this again, Kyle.
What we got here? We going to show us the highlight?
Well, I'm doing something right now. Just bear with me.
Uh-oh.
I'm sick of this, and we're going to address this on Monday night. By the way, we won fair and square. I'm sick of you guys saying that we cheated.
Did we say anything wrong though?
No, but you want to.
No. You said no.
Kyle called the foul, and we lost on the last possession of the ball game.
What part of that was false?
But anyway, but before we go any further, Ramon, the most important part about all of this is how are you doing, number 22?
I'm good, man. I'm blessed. I can't complain.
You just won, man. You just won a 10K tournament.
Yeah, I just won a 10K tournament. That was very much needed.
Ramon,
I paid my 10%, and I'm enjoying the rest.
Look at this. Look at this. Watch this sweet play, Ramon. Watch this.
Behind the back.
So, okay, we'll show the play where I scored on both of you guys. By the way, do you want to air that?
We're letting Ramon Adam's reaction right now.
Yeah.
Yo, the passion after the behind the back pass in school.
Yeah.
That passion
was
is unmatched.
Listen, that's the one thing you're going to get with me, Ramon, is you're going to get a guy that is going to absolutely bring the passion and the intensity in every ball game.
Oh my God! It's
listen, I can appreciate that. I can appreciate the passion and the heartfelt.
Check out this defensive stop right here with me and Tim. Check this out.
Dirty Band versus Beach and Jason Pruitt on table B. I need Ernie Brock and Mary Beth versus Beach and Jason Pruitt on table B.
Yeah, force that turnover.
That was pretty much a lot like the play that got called a foul later.
Yeah, it was. It was actually a lot like it. A lot like it. Yeah.
Man.
Oh my God.
Man, I got to see the full highlights, man. You had that.
Don't worry, we'll have the full highlights put together for you guys for the entire entire 3 game or Well, actually, we're the series and we're winning in 5, so it doesn't matter.
You're losing in
4. Hey, Adam, Ramon, I gotta say, I gotta tell you about this one play. Quincy's got the ball. He's dribbling it back out to the 3-point line, and I come from behind him and steal the ball. And then as I knock it out of his hand, it's going out of bounds. So I jump and save it to Adam. who stands at the free throw line wide open, shoots it, no good.
Well, I mean, look, it happens.
And I'm like, man, all that work, I came running through there,
It
made the
happens.
steal, made the save, and then breathe.
But did you hear what Tim just did, Ramon? He just threw his teammate under the bus, and you never do that.
Dude,
he over there dry snitching.
Yeah, I mean, like, you never do that.
Man, you took my assist away. You already talked about all these points. I scored points on it. Well, you got to knock down open shots.
But Ramon, man, I know we check in with you pretty quickly this week. Just a quick check in. But man, you won this 10K tournament.
Yeah, I want more information on that. How many teams was in it? Tell me a little bit about this tournament. Where was it at?
It's here in Tampa. They have it every summer. Winning team gets $10,000. There had to be at least I want to say 30 to 40 different teams in there. About 30, 40 different teams. There's people that came from Oklahoma. Some people came from Chicago. People come from all over and participate in this tournament. And we had a good group of guys. We might not have been the most talented top to bottom per se, but we had a bunch of guys that nobody complained the whole weekend, whether if it was about shots, whether if it was about playing time or whatever. Nobody complained. Everybody was just going out there and playing when their name was called. And we won every game. We didn't lose not one game the whole tournament. And I think it was because guys knew the ultimate goal was trying to win this tournament. It wasn't about how many points I score or if I play the whole game or not. We just came together as a team, and we came out and won. And whether you were supporting on the bench or whether you was playing, and we came out and won, man. And that was the first money tournament I ever won. So
wow,
I can't complain.
So how did this roster come about? How did you get who was playing?
Actually, it's another professional guy that I know. He lives in another area called Polk County, which is about 30, 40 minutes away from where I am. And he called me the night before the tournament and was like, "Hey, bro, are you playing the tournament this weekend?" I was like, "Nah." He was like, "I need another big body." I said, "Cool." It was an opportunity for me to get some more working out in and some more cardio. And it just worked out that we won the tournament.
That's awesome, man. Congrats again.
Yeah, that's big time. It's good stuff. So real quick, we talk about this new rule where the players can make money. Who do you think would have benefited the most if this rule had always been in effect?
Man, there's so many people. In Kentucky alone, man, I could have benefited. Jody could have benefited. Patrick Patterson could have benefited. Ramel, Joe Crawford, Derek Jasper. The list goes on and on. Robbie Moss. The list goes on and on about players.
I forgot about Tayshaun Prince, too. That's another
man. Tayshaun Prince. Oh, man. You know what I mean? Like the Rondo being a Kentucky kid, Darius Miller being a Kentucky kid. Like, there's so many people that could have benefited from this. But I am happy for the people now. There's people who had to sacrifice before my era got there, and there's some things we had to sacrifice. So, people now are benefiting from, and that's how it's supposed to be. That's the way it's always been. So I'm happy for the guys now. I'm happy for the players that their voices are being heard and they have opportunities now. One of the biggest things that I've heard when I transitioned from college to professional basketball was, do you have the business mindset? Well, now they're learning the business mindset before they're thrown out in that world with the Sharks. Now they have opportunity to understand business and how it works and can benefit from it as well. So I'm happy for them. Today starts that off, and I'm happy that this is something that we are seeing in real live action right now. And like I said, I'm happy for the players and for the people who this really helps out.
Yeah. Yeah, and real quick playoffs before we let you go, Ramon. I know we're quick this week, but we're going to do a longer one next week. I promise.
Yeah, that's fine.
We ran behind this week.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey man, as I told y'all, I'm a PG fan, but I am super happy for the Phoenix Suns. I wasn't against them winning. I would really, if possible, I would really rather have the Clippers versus Phoenix in the finals. But I am pulling for Atlanta. And I think that would be a nice looking finals, Atlanta versus Phoenix. Two quote unquote smaller market teams playing for the final two teams to play for the championship. I think it'd be great for basketball. I think it'd be great for the NBA. I think it'd be great for small market teams. I think it would just be great overall.
Yeah, I listen, and I mean we're seeing some kind of the effects of the different kind of season with the injuries too. Mm-hmm. I think that's been a huge factor in all of this. But you're exactly right. I think we're in for a great finish.
We are.
Yes, and the NBA is looking real good right now, and I'm excited for college football. I'm excited for college basketball, especially with Davion Mintz deciding to come back. I'm excited with that. I'm excited to see what this team's going to look like with a full regular off-season, preseason, and see how they come out now and see the differences between this year and last year because of the preparation that is allowed now.
Any big plans for 4th of July, Ramon?
No, I had no big plans. The following week, I will be going to Indiana to play in the TBT tournament, and that's $1 million tournament. So going up there and practice and prepare for that one. That tournament's a little bigger, a little more competition, and so it's going to take a little more preparation.
Same team or different team?
It's a different team. I will be playing with the Fort Wayne Champs. As you guys know, I played the G League in Fort Wayne. So I'll be going out there, working out, and getting with the guys, practicing a little bit before we go to West Virginia, and we play on the 18th of July in West Virginia.
Awesome.
Sounds good, man.
Well, listen, Ramon, we're gonna at some point. I got some stuff I want to tell you off the air, so you'll have to call me. No, it's good. It's good stuff.
Okay.
It's good stuff. But you'll have to call me at some point over the weekend if you get some free time.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, I'll call you over the weekend.
All right, Ramon, we love you, man.
Hey man, love y'all fellas, man. Y'all take care. Like I always say, man, Godspeed with everything that you do, and go Cats.
Go Cats.
Go Cats.
See you, Ramon. Good to hear from you, man.
Take care, fellas.
All right, so we are going to wrap it. What a quick show.
It was a great show, too.
It was a really
good show.
I mean, it went by quick, and that's all right. It's all right with me.
It's all right with me.
It's all right with me, too.
That's time for a little karaoke.
And listen,
it is.
And listen, hey, we're going to be around for a while.
For a long time. Listen, no bad luck.
Nowhere.
No bad luck, same place, same time, next Thursday.
Actually, you know what? For you, no bad luck, Monday.
And I'm going to tell you this. This show is going to be good. There's going to be a good intro, okay? Great camera work, okay? I have an amazing co-host with me, okay? And I'm going to tell you this right now.
Hey, he came along just in the nick of time.
He did. And what happens behind the scenes, stay behind the scene. We're not going to worry about that in the locker room crap because what happens in the locker room don't matter. It's how you come out and perform.
It's about being in the game.
We're in the game. We're in the game. Monday. I cannot wait, and I am so excited for that. I love you guys.
Hey, listen.
Let's do some karaoke at the ICEHOUSE, man.
Yes.
All right. Well, take care. We are out the door. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You're listening to Big Blue Nation's Best Kept Secret. We are Wildcat Sports Talk.
Take care, guys.
Take care.
Love y'all. See ya.
On my big green tractor.